this is just a quick example of what you can do with ChatGPT. I already have the prompt written, so it should be a pretty quick video. Um, but basically what I'm trying to do, and this isn't the best example, but I'm just trying to show you the power of ChatGPT. So we have this services area here, and it has these categories that aren't relevant to the services that this business does, but they're using a roofing template. So it's, currently this is what is there. So we're going to inspect the code. All right, we're going to find out where it's located. So we have this class here. Now we're going to go into the actual code itself of the services area. All right, so now we know where this is. We're going to want to write a prompt to ChatGPT. So what we're going to say is, hey there, I am trying to add the following categories to the HTML page, to this HTML section for services. Uh, I would also like the descriptions to be replaced with something relevant to the category. And we're not trying to add, we're trying to replace. So we got to be kind of specific, right? I'm trying to replace the following categories to HTML. There is only 5 categories that I have. Can you create another one that is relevant to these for the 6? And it's going to understand all this stuff. It's weird. I wrote the other prompt differently, so I'm kind of experimenting with it here. Here are the categories. The thing is, I really don't want to show my screen, but hopefully, damn, I got to show my screen. Oh, there's the categories. All right, so, damn. And now we want to just kind of, here is the HTML section of code for services. And then we do that, bang, bada, boom. And then we're going to just copy and paste this into GPT. It's going to take a second to generate, so if we had this already written, it would probably be faster for us to copy and paste it, but this is really powerful. I just had to do a simpler example, but it's going to create the description for us. It's going to even rename those categories so it fits the HTML section properly, because some of those names are like extended, or lengthy. So like here it says foundation walls, bowing and cracking. It's going to be smart enough to just put foundation walls and then put the bowing and cracking in the description. So yeah, it does a lot. It's crazy. So let's let this generate. Oh, continue generating. And to be honest, like I guarantee it without a doubt, especially with the imagery and stuff, it already processed this as soon as we sent that request. It's just outputting it slow, like it's writing, probably to save the servers from this servers how many requests they're getting. So it's slowing us down as a user. This thing's way smarter than it looks. Even though, according to like the Google execs and all that stuff, this is actually really simple logic. Like this pretty much existed back in like the 60s. It's just that we didn't have the processing power for it. All right, so here we go. We have all this code. Let's replace our current code and then see what happens. So let's go to services. Let's delete this. Let's paste this in. Now let's go back to the page. Let's do our nice hard refresh. And whoa, look at this. We got wet basements. We got foundation walls. Decent description. We have structural repair, driveway installations, concrete sidewalks and patios, sump pump. Now here, obviously, we could just change it ourselves and put an ampersand. But let's see how smart ChatGPT is and see if it can, figure out we just need an ampersand. So, let's be nice to it because we don't know if these things are sentiment yet. So, looks good. Looks good to me. Great job. I am have only issue is that the concrete sidewalks text goes to a new line. Is there any way to make this all on one line without dramatically changing the description name? Make it a question. And then it's gonna, it's gonna be too slow for this because it's probably gonna output the whole. Oh no, see, it figured it out. And then it's gonna output the whole section. So the thing's smart, even though they, I guess the transformer in GPT is like, according to one of the good guys, it's only like 2,000 lines of code. And he's saying it's just very simple. It's just finding the next word. But to be real, this shit isn't simple. This is crazy. This is insane. So let's go ahead and recreate that, see how it looks. And actually, walks, yeah, I think we gotta do sidewalks still. So, kind of messed up there. Concrete walks is kind of iffy. So, you gotta prove it. So it wasn't the best. And bam. So, bam. So I don't know why it's not doing the hard refresh. So forget that last example, but yeah. Oh, because I didn't change all of them. That's why. Because I manually did it. So if I actually see how I manually do this. So if I actually if I went back and I'm just like, we just use an ampersand and have the original text. And now we'll just replace that one section. Now we don't have to worry about replacing it in the paragraph and wherever else it's mentioned. Because as you can see, I had an error. I had an error that was, made by myself, not ChatGPT. So let's go over here. This concrete and sidewalks. Just replace that section, and we'll refresh the page. And boom, and we're there. So pretty cool stuff. Knowing that I wrote these descriptions, that sounds better than how I would write them because I'm not the best content writer. Obviously, they're not SEO friendly, but I'm pretty sure if you told this thing to write it SEO friendly, it will. So, yeah, that's it. Cheers.